High up in the Himalayas, the Kashmir Valley has been a shining example of culture for hundreds of years. Its natural beauty is amazing. Huge snow-covered mountains look down on bright green fields. Sparkling rivers flow through the valley, taking care of the people and their traditions. This is a place where different religions and ways of thinking have lived together, making a unique cultural mix. The valley's art and traditions are rich and lively, easy to see in its detailed crafts, emotional music, and delicious food. To understand Kashmir, you need to appreciate this special mix of nature, religion, and how people express themselves. Kashmiri culture is famous for its warmth and kindness. The people of Kashmir, called Kashmiris, are known for their strength and their deep connection to their history. Over many years, the valley has seen times of peace and trouble, shaping how its people see themselves and their culture. But through it all, the spirit of Kashmir stays strong, shown in its lively traditions and the lasting hope of its people. To really get Hinduism in Kashmir, you first have to understand the valley's special culture. Hinduism, a religion closely tied to India's history, has old roots in the Kashmir Valley. History shows us that the first kinds of Hinduism probably came to the valley around the middle of the first millennium BCE. This time, when Brahmanical tradition started, saw Vedic culture slowly spread across India. The valley's location, a meeting point between Central Asia and the Indian plains, helped this sharing of culture. Hinduism didn't arrive in Kashmir suddenly, but slowly mixed in. Local beliefs and practices, influenced by older animistic traditions, blended with the new Vedic rituals and philosophies. This mixing of ideas, a key part of how Hinduism changed, led to unique religious practices and beliefs just for this area. Over time, Kashmir became a major center for Hindu thought and philosophy, bringing in scholars and mystics from all over the subcontinent. The valley's peaceful beauty and spiritual feeling made it a great place for Hindu traditions to grow. The Kashmir Valley is full of old temples, each one showing how long Hinduism has been in the area. These holy buildings, often made on sites considered sacred for a long time, are places for religious devotion and cultural gatherings. One example is the Shankaracharya Temple, high on a hill looking over Srinagar. This old temple for Lord Shiva has amazing views of the valley and represents Kashmir's ancient spiritual history. Another important place is the Martan Sun Temple, dedicated to the sun god Surya. Its grand design, with its tall pillars and detailed carvings, shows the amazing architecture of a time long ago. These temples, and many others across the valley, have seen history happen. They've survived good times and bad, and are still important pilgrimage sites for Hindus. The beautiful architecture of these temples, along with their religious meaning, makes them a key part of the Kashmir Valley's culture. Woven into life how Hinduism shaped Kashmiri traditions, Hinduism's influence is all over the culture of the Kashmir Valley, going beyond just the temples, from the colorful festivals everyone loves to the special rituals that are part of daily life. You can clearly see Hindu traditions. A great example is the celebration of Shivratri, very important to Kashmiri Pandits, the region's Hindu community. This festival for Lord Shiva is a time for fasting, prayer, and thinking about yourself. You can also see Hindu mythology and local stories and legends. Tales of gods and goddesses, often mixed with stories about the valley's natural beauty, have been told for generations, making the region's culture richer. Hindu traditions being part of everyday life shows how deep the religion's roots are in the valley. It shows the natural and subtle way Hinduism has shaped Kashmir's culture, making a unique mix of faith, tradition, and cultural expression. Shifting sands, change and continuity in Kashmiri Hinduism. Hinduism in the Kashmir Valley has had some hard times. Over the centuries, the area has seen times of political problems and social unrest. These events have definitely affected the valley's religious landscape, leading to times of both growth and decline for the Hindu community. The arrival of new faiths and ways of thinking, along with the changing political situation, have sometimes made it hard to keep old traditions going. Even with these difficulties, the spirit of resilience and adaptation has been important to Kashmiri Hinduism. The community has adjusted to changing times while trying to keep its unique cultural and religious identity. The story of Hinduism in Kashmir shows the lasting power of faith and how traditions can change and adapt when things are hard. It's a story of resilience, continuity, and the strong connection between a community and its ancient roots.